That's, this is Germany, that's Poland.
Okay, God is good.
All the time.
All the time.
God is good.
I wanted to go over these so we can answer these questions and the distance learners will know what's going on. Okay, this is what you write in your planner for after the test. This is our next project, is to complete this map. Now, countries, you have to write out. Okay? Cities, you have the option of putting the number. Now, the advantage of putting the number is that usually your map is neater. The disadvantage of putting the number is it doesn't help you learn it for the test. Okay? But you may use numbers only for the cities. Everything else has to be labeled on the map. All water should be colored a shade of blue. I don't care what shade of blue you want, but some shade of blue.
Isn't black the shade of blue?
No.
Maybe it's just a really, really dark blue.
No land should be colored a shade of blue.
What about white?
Okay? White is not allowed.
Jameson.
Are we gonna like run on
Okay.
paper on this?
White is not allowed. So none of these can be white. You may use the same color twice as long as they are not touching each other.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, we can color it.
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Now, because it is a small space, okay, you're going to have to probably use arrows. So you may do this. Like I can put Great Britain and put an arrow to the spot it is. Or I can put a number, 12, and that really goes right to there. So there are other white spaces available for find those white spaces to point. You do not have to make mountains, okay? You don't have to do this. All you have to do is write the mountains, like Alps. Okay? Mountains is the only thing you can abbreviate in river. So mountains, you can abbreviate MTS. River, you can abbreviate R. Everything else, no abbreviations. That means like Luxembourg. It is on here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, you're never going to be able to spell Luxembourg in the space of Luxembourg. That means for sure you're going to have to do what?
Arrow.
Use an arrow.
There's gonna be
So,
so many arrows.
Also, remember these rules because you're not only getting graded on accuracy, you're getting graded on neatness and color. Now, the rule for coloring that some of you don't follow. I told you, I think, when you did Keep Christ and Christmas posters. So if I start coloring in this direction, what?
Don't stop.
Stay in that direction, at least for that country. Okay? Don't color part here and part there and part like this and part like that. Okay? Or you're going to lose points for neatness. Do not shade in with marker. What should you use marker for? Either outlining the country
I said I don't have a
or outlining the river. Okay, this river kind of got cut off. It should go off of the page.
Oh, the river.
Okay? This actually is part of the Black Sea over here, so you can There, of course, is going to be Mr. Hill distortion a little bit.
No.
So
Mr.
if you're
Bell,
unsure as you look on the maps that are available in your textbook, if you're unsure about something, I can help you out.
Wait, so
Okay? Also, some of the maps, because some of these countries have changed since your book even. A couple of them might not be. I can't remember if your book is up to date on all the countries, primarily down here. Okay? These countries, some of them have changed. So this map is too old for some of them.
Wait, so we,
Okay? So everything that is on here, you have to put on here.
okay.
Cities, you have the option of what? A number if you'd like.
Wait, can we use it? Are we gonna have a test on this?
Yes.
I asked
So
them,
then can we
like,
use this on the test?
we had put this on.
The study before,
Oh, yeah.
not the day of.
Well, I felt like maybe like copy this down to the papers.
That's what I was thinking. No, because it still doesn't make sense.
When you label them, use a fine tip marker or like an extra fine Sharpie. Extra fine. Otherwise, it's going to be too big. Okay? If you're going to go in pencil first, which I highly suggest, because since all the words are here, you should do what? Spell them correctly. If you spell it exactly, so if there's a misspelling on this, whose fault is it?
Your
Mine. It won't count against you.
No.
Okay?
It's never yours. It's always Tommy's.
So,
I thought you loved
if you do pencil marks first, and write it in pencil first and then go over it later, that's fine. But I don't want to see double vision.
or you can see.
Like if I put Austria, somebody wrote Austria in pencil and then they wrote Austria over
Smells like my brother.
their pencil.
When is this due?
Then you
February
should do
5th.
what?
Very expensive.
Erase the pencil.
February 5th, I'm busy
So
that
do
day.
all
After your marker has what?
What?
Right.
Dried.
Do all of the
So it doesn't
Very important
smear.
culture stuff.
so do all the countries have to have markers up?
Okay? Does anybody have a question about this? Jameson?
Do all the countries have to have their names in marker?
Yes.
Not half them.
Everything on here has to be in marker on here. And this then is also colored.
I know, but you
With all the water being what?
blue.
Blue. Nathan?
So we have to copy
Make the
this
water
on this.
purple line.
That'd be actually pretty funny.
All the names there need to be on there.
Line, color.
My question
Except-
was answered.
Other questions?
Hey, Tommy, so, what do you have?
So distance learners, I hope that makes sense. If not, just email me.